Jeremy, I know you're sitting in an airport with a nice background. I do want to point out to our listeners and viewers that there is a logo in the back that says Riverside. That's not the company you're representing. Riverside is the company that we use to help us put on these podcasts. So I just didn't want people to think that you would, like CEO of Riverside, that nobody knows who you are. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Jeremy, and what you're going to do if elected or re-elected to the board of directors.
Thank you, Kurt. Yes, I am not the CEO of Riverside. Sounds like a good gig, though. And Brendan, thank you for those kind words earlier. It's also been a pleasure serving with you on the board. So, Kirk, I've been on the board for a few years now and got recruited to first look at that or consider that opportunity, and it's been a nice honor. Got recruited by John Ladd, who impressed upon me the importance of being involved in the industry. And I've known that for many years. And as I have grown in the industry, I've always felt it was beneficial to give back anytime that I could. So that's one of the reasons that I want to continue serving on the board, is so I continue to give back and share the things that I've learned, and also advocate for the things that I think are important in the industry to help the industry grow. But back to my experience first is I grew up in the industry. I'm second generation, just like Brendan. I only have one brother, and that was tough enough. I don't know how Brendan does it with three brothers and a father, but they seem to be doing very well over at Trinity. But so second generation, I did all kinds of stuff during middle school, high school, and college. But since college, I've got 30 plus years industry experience working at Bait Security. We most recently, I've done pretty much every single position you can think of, including monitor alarms. We actually had a central station back in the day before we went third party. But most recently, I've been serving as president of our company, and until we recently sold to Pipe Arthur. We built our company up from one small company in Lexington, Kentucky, with one office to where we were over 5 offices, a little over 100 employees, and built ourselves up to number 32, highest rank we ever had in the SD in the country. So it's a little bit about what I've done. I've also served on the Kentucky Association as president there, working with the boards in Kentucky. So things that I would like to continue doing with the board is one thing that's really becoming more important to me, as I've been working on a recent committee with Merlin and some others, is the education and training aspect of ESA and what we can bring to the table. We have a good program in place right now, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people will join, is the education and training. But I think there's more that can be done here. We have so many good, strong leaders in our industry. 3 of us are on this board, right, or on this call, this podcast right now, but the others that you've interviewed and other volunteers throughout the industry that we can really leverage on, that if I was a young man coming in today, I could see really wanting to listen to these industry leaders and wanting to do anything and everything I could to learn just a little bit of what they have to offer me as a person brand new in my career. So that's one of the things. We have some great ideas there, and if reelected, I intend to still stay focused on helping grow our education and training program.